Whoa, man. Hey, hey, hey. Let's turn this house into a happy home. It's for all the homeboys that couldn't get their happy home. Let's turn this house into a happy home. As long as one of us got it, some of us got it. Let's turn this house into a happy home. You know what that is. Stay down for you. Hold on. Look. Now we've been kicking it for quite some time. Remain beside me through my trials in this life of crime. We done fought so many times, I forgot to count. I never hit you, not a coward, rather leave the house. Remember back in December when we was tight, sipping Alizé and Cristal, wildin' every night. In my bedroom, promise that I commit to you soon. Tongue kiss me every time you see me step inside the room, straight out the hood. We promise to be good to each other, plus I love you, so I know you gon' make a good mother. Just try to understand if I change the time, it's only cause I never owned anything that's mine. So I'm trying, you can stay with my mama, but keep the drama to a low. Never call the police, I never call you bitch at home. We were all born hungry in this world alone. Finally moved out my mom's house and got a happy home. Let's turn this house into a happy home. Finally made it out my mom's house, got a happy home. Hard times, ghetto child of mine. I wonder if you have to suffer for your father's crimes. To be honest, it's a hard road. Just keep your faith in God, knowing you'll get scarred though. Look at him walking and talking, a little child with my eyes and mouth. Father, watch over little seeds, help me guide them out. Had to change my whole lifestyle. Married my baby's mama, made her my wife now. I'm trying hard, y'all. Maybe in time I'll be a better man. Watching the older couples handle it like veterans. Show me the meaning of forever, and together we rise. If it would help our child grow, then together we die. Why question my love? It's so easy to see. Without my family, all I'm left with is a shadow of me. After all the arguments and the nights alone, now it's time to live a good life inside our happy home. Turn this house into a happy home. Finally got to live a good life inside our happy home. Turn this house into a happy home.
Yo people, what's going on, man? Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry for the late, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a chance to set up a stream, so as soon as I got home, you know what I'm saying, I just set the stream up, fam. Once again, a big happy birthday to my sister's 16th birthday. That's where we came from, man. I hope you guys doing well though, man. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Tupac Shakur. Happy birthday to the GOAT, fam, you know what I'm saying? To my GOAT. Hope you guys are doing well though, and shout out to everybody in the chat, fam. Shout out Hyper. How's the exam? Tell me you did us proud? I did y'all proud, man. I did y'all proud, man. That's all I can say, man. We don't get the results till next week, but I did y'all proud, man. I promise. That's a happy birthday to sis. 100% big happy birthday to my sister. Big up CJ in the chat. Big up Jacob. Kids hungry, need diaper change. Wife almost wants to clean house and clean dishes. But Eon ain't getting nothing done now. Well, the good thing is you could just listen, you know what I'm saying? You can just listen. You know what I'm saying? Big up CJ. Lad, did you pass your final? I think I did. I think I did well. I think I did well, fam. Big up to all of you, man. Big salutes to everybody in here, man. Thank you guys so much for everything, man. It's not going to be too long of a stream. I've got work tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Same shit, different day. But not only do we have to keep the streak going, I did feel like I owed a stream, you know what I'm saying? Especially on today of all days, where my GOAT Tupac is his birthday. He would have been 54 today, because it's 2025. I just figured, you know what? I got to stream, fam. I got to stream. But much love to everybody in the chat. We're going to talk about a couple things. We'll talk about Matisse Tell, you know, finally being signed. And does this mean anything? What would it mean? Yada, yada. Big up Henry in the chat, my guy. We'll look on Twitter, see if there's any more news that we need, any more, you know, and any of that kind of stuff. We'll basically get into all of that. We'll get into all of that, man. But yeah, Tell has been signed. Make sure you guys like up the stream on your way in, by the way. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching on playback, like up the stream, hit the subscribe button, all of that kind of jazz. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys being here. Let's look at Matisse Tell, man, because obviously we knew Tell was going to re-sign, so we've covered it a little bit, but I do want to talk about thing. What was the chicken guy in the Discord server talking about? Tell. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We could start off with that, you know. We could start off with what Kudos was saying. Chicken on a ball, aka Kudos. If it will pop up, I mean, for some reason it ain't trying to pop up on my screen. For some reason Discord don't want to load. Well, that's amazing. Let me see if it loads up. If it doesn't load up, that's tough. I can't show it. But yeah, basically, in fact, I could just read it out, to be fair. I can just read it out. I don't mind doing that at all. Hold on, let me just see. Tell Tottenham. Let's get something up about Matisse Tell. Let me just get something up real quick. Here we go. And let me drag this down. And let me turn the chat off on the screen. There we go. Matisse Tell. 6-year deal. Made the move permanent. Shout out to Matisse Tell, innit? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the club on a permanent basis. All that type of jazz. In fact, you know what? Before I forget. Let me just pin this comment real quick, because I am such a good content creator that, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this all as I'm live. I'm not doing this and then going live. I'm doing all of this while I'm live, because that's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Matisse Tell, you know what I'm saying, 6-year deal. In fact, CJ, if you're still here, do me a favor and just type something in the Discord. Just send a message in the Discord so I can open it on my laptop. Because for some reason, it doesn't want to open. So if you're able to just send any message, it doesn't really matter what it is, just send a message in Discord. When it pops up, I'll be able to open it from there, and then I can put on screen what Kudos was saying. Because, yeah. But, yeah, Kudos saying he ain't really rocking the boat for Spurs, I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't rocking the boat. Not at all. You already sent a message? Okay, and it's not popping up. Damn. Wait, send one more if you can, CJ. Send one more. I want to see if I can open up the hold up. Oh yeah, I just seen you sent one, to be fair. It's not popping up. You know what? That's fine. I can just read it out. You know what? It's alright. Because for some reason, it just doesn't want to. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It wants to be weird. All good. Alright. I'm going to read it out. So, basically, in fact, am I able... I don't want to screenshot the Discord. That's kind of crazy. I'm not about to screenshot the Discord. I'm cool on that. Why am I getting pop-up ads, bro? What is going on? Why am I getting pop-up ads? Okay, sorry. Basically, Kudos was saying... let me go back and see it. Tell he's not shit, he's just green behind the ears. He's neither a generational talent nor a terrible player. It's just not what we need. I have no doubt Frank will improve him though. I'll reserve judgment until the window closes, because in context, no one will care if we sign our linked targets. Alright, so that's what he thinks about Tell. I mean, I guess. I hope these men are right in it, because they're seeing something that I'm not seeing about Tell. And it's not a knock on him or anything like that. It's just, does it not open on your PC? It usually does, but for some reason, it's acting weird as shit. Every once in a while, like Discord just won't open. I'd have to reset my laptop, but because I'm live, if I reset my laptop, I'm going to have to set up the whole stream and do this all again. So I'm just going to hold the L, and I'm just going to be like, you know what? It's fine. I reset my laptop before I went live today, but it is what it is, man. You know, I'm just going to have to firm the L. I don't think people realize. I'm not saying Tell is gonna be this, but I don't think people don't realize that just because players have talent doesn't mean that a manager who's a coach can unlock the talent. Big up Quez in the chat though. I think fans are trying to have faith. That's where I think it comes from as well, because you know when it comes to Tell, right? Of course we have a coach who can develop players and play tactics, but what people need to realize is that the manager still has a certain style or a certain vision of how he wants to play. Like, you can't just put players with random talent in a team and expect the coach to be able to make them a cohesive unit. Like, sometimes you're going to have players who the coach can't coach. And it's not because they're bad players, or not because they don't have talent, but just because they don't fit with the other people. They don't fit with the other pieces. And the thing is with Tell, right, is that Tell doesn't really have any specific profile of talent. He just has some talent. And it reminds me of Archie Gray in a way. Like, Archie has talent, but apart from very specific things, we actually don't know what the talent is. Like, we know it's passing, we know it's his composure on the ball, we know it's all of that stuff, but it's not anything that's so specific to a position, if that makes sense. So when it comes to Tell is a striker or a left winger, we don't actually know. But the talent that he has, just because he has talent, people think that because we have a coach who's supposed to be developing talent and all this, that we can just sign any young player that has some sort of ability, and Thomas Frank will then change him into this, or mold him or coach him into this fucking specimen. And it's like, but if we have a whole cohesive unit and Tell doesn't fit the unit, then that means Tell doesn't play, which means he doesn't get coached as well, which means his game doesn't improve that much. And yeah, as you said, CJ, 45 million for Matisse Tell. Well, 35 plus the 10 million loan fee, but it's 45 million euros for Tell. And it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And hopefully hopefully Frank sees something in Tell to where he can help him fit the system and be dynamic and that kind of stuff. But I haven't seen anything specific from Matisse Tell that gives me any type of confidence. I ain't seen nothing specific. I've seen some good like attributes, but that's not really anything specific. You know what I'm saying? Everyone in the chat, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? If we can just get to 5 likes, I'm not really going to be asking for nothing crazy. 5 likes is perfectly fine by me. So just 3 people just hit the like button. I'd appreciate that, man. I thought he'd return even after his loan. I thought he'd go back to Bayern too. I really did. I thought that he'd go back to Bayern. I watched Tell's highlights in the Bundesliga. He can kick and run and score the odd goal, but 80% of his minutes were against tired legs. The thing is about, as Tell, right? Because we have a coach. Yes, we have a coach. We have someone who develops young players and gets them talent and all that. But at the same time, we can't force Tell to do things he's not good at doing. That was our whole stick with Ange. Like, it's like, oh, he's making the players do things that they're not good at, or play styles they're not used to, and play them out of position and all this shit, right? That's everyone's stipulations with Ange. So if Thomas Frank has an idea of playing or a certain way he wants to set up, and Matisse Tell doesn't really fit into that, then all that's going to happen is Matisse Tell won't play. That's all that's going to happen. Like, yes, Thomas Frank's a coach. Yes, he develops players. But if he's such an adaptable manager, he's going to adapt to the way most of his players play. He's not going to change his whole attacking style because we sign Matisse Tell, or because we have Odebear, or because we have like one specific attacker that we sign. Like, that's not how it works. Unless it's a Maverick, unless it's like a top 5 attacker, you don't usually do those things. And I don't think Tell is good enough. And I don't think Tell will be good enough to where we have to, in the next year, change our whole way of attacking just to complement him because of his skill set and his athleticism. I don't think that's the case at all. Guarantee that Brentford data model would have never flagged up Tell as a goodbye. Oh, they've never flagged Tell as a goodbye. I doubt it. A coach makes a player reach their potential. A coach doesn't create potential where it doesn't exist. But even let's say in it, let's say that Tell does have the potential. Let's just say in it. Just because he has the potential doesn't mean it's a good signing for Tottenham. And it's like, yeah, of course you can sign a player that has this bucket load of potential, and it's like, oh my God, he's at Tottenham, so he'll develop at Tottenham. I mean, not necessarily. There's a reason why players have bounces, no diddy, at other clubs. Like they'll be performing shit, and then they'll go to another club, and then they'll start performing amazing. You're like, what happened? What? Why is he just performing well here? Well, sometimes he fits the system better. Sometimes the system of the club suits the player too. And I haven't seen anything specific from Tell that would make me think that he would just naturally plug into a Tottenham system and go. Now, I don't know Thomas Frank's coaching style and his coaching methods and all that shit. So I could be completely wrong. You might have a perfect spot for Tell, but I'm not even speaking about Tell specifically anymore. I'm kind of even speaking through him in terms of the signings we're gonna make. But it's just signing players based on potential alone isn't like it doesn't it's just not viable. It just isn't, because you're not going to be able to fit every young player with potential into a cohesive system. It's just not how it works. It's not how it works, unfortunately. Like, everyone has to kind of gel together, have playing styles that complement and suit one another, be able to fit in a system. You can't just take 2-3 players that have a bucket load of potential, throw them in the team, and after like a year or two of just playing, they'll just figure it out. Doesn't happen. It's just not a thing. Off topic, but have you seen what the Dortmund CEO said about Wirtz to Liverpool? Search up when you have the time. I haven't seen it. Let me look it up. In fact, will it be on Twitter? Let me see. Let me see. Borussia Dortmund CEO on Florian Wirtz. It's a real shame that a player like Wirtz is leaving the Bundesliga. I wouldn't have had a problem at all if he'd gone to Bayern. That would have been better for the Bundesliga. I mean, I guess. I guess, sure. I don't know if Wirtz himself is such a great player to where the Bundesliga will start seeing extensive viewership because of him specifically. Like, I don't think he's that level of player, in my opinion, at all. But I mean, I guess, saying you wouldn't have had a problem with him going to Bayern, I mean, that's a bit crazy, considering that's your direct competition. You shouldn't have said Bayern. You should have just said if he didn't leave the Bundesliga. That would have been way better. But I guess, hey, you do you, gang. You do you. Big up Ashley in the chat. Frank's making big moves. I don't know about big moves. Shit players make systems look bad, and systems also make good players look like shit. Same concept. Richie has been the best left wing this season, and he's been out the whole season. I think that's more of an indictment on the wingers that we have at this club. Players make systems work. Yeah, they do. That's why you have to get the right type of players in. That's what it is. You have to get the right players in to make the system work. You can't just chuck any potential player out there and think this. That's why I'm sussing out the Tell signing. I'm not saying he's gonna flop, like, because I haven't seen Frank coach, but I wouldn't go sign a Tell. I'm not saying Richie was bad. I'm just saying the left wingers were not good. I didn't say Richie was bad. I said the left wingers weren't good. Like, you're not, like, you especially, Ashley, you're not gonna tell me that our best left winger at the club performed well last season. You're not gonna tell me that, Ashley. Let's be real. Come on. I've seen you in George's chat. You know what I'm saying? But literally, like, I'm actually interested in how Frank Ball would look like. I am as well. I want to see what he would do against Arteta in the North London derbies. Yeah, all of that would be very interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? All of that would be very interesting to see. But it's just, yeah, I'm just not a fan of buying players just because of potential. It needs to be, we need to know what the potential is. Like, we watched Tell play, or at least Tottenham fans watched Tell play for 6 months. And I don't know specifically what Tell's, like, immediate strong suit is. Like, yes, he can dribble. Yes, he's not shy of taking shots and, you know what I'm saying, trying to go at players and all that. Yeah, sure. But in terms of actual skill set, I'm not sure what his proper strengths are, and that's a problem, especially if it's a player you're signing for a total of 45 million euros. You know what I'm saying? It's not great. It's absolutely not great if you're signing him for 45 million euros. Didn't he score on his debut against Villa? Wasn't a good goal. I beg you, watch a Tell comp and tell me if you're impressed, CJ. Trust me, I've watched this guy for 6 months. This guy is not good. He has not been good at all. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna prove it to you right now. I'll prove it to you right now. We're gonna go onto Tottenham Twitter. Tottenham's own Twitter. Where is it? Because that's Tell's thing. Where's the Tell announcement? Matisse is here to stay. Let's look at this comp. A pass across to Odebear. Yep. There's the goal against Aston Villa. Yep, cool. All right. Penalty versus Southampton to make it 3-1 in the 95th minute. All right. The cross in to Romero against Bodo Glimt. And then the Europa League celebration. That is the promo. I know for sure Son was out and Richie was fit. We don't finish 17th even with injuries. I'm not saying Richie was bad. Richie was like the problem with Richie is he don't score, fam. He can't score. But yeah, no, Richie was definitely the best performing winger apart from Brennan Johnson. But yeah, literally this here there's no way this fills you with confidence. If he was signing for Liverpool and you had this and this was his comp right here for the last 6 months. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Literally. And considering he basically took Mikey Moore's spot, you know what I'm saying? When Son was injured, he took Son's spot. Like, it's not like he played like 4 games. This guy played a lot of minutes in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Odebear doesn't play on the left. No, when Tell and Odebear both play, Odebear plays on the right. He plays on the right instead of Brennan Johnson. He's basically Brennan's backup at this point because now we've signed Tell. He's more of a false 9 than a striker. But the problem is that Tell is... oh, you're talking about Richarlison. Okay. You're talking about Richarlison. Oh, no, Richarlison's link-up play is not that good, though. He literally finds himself in a striker spot. He's not really a false 9 at all. He gets into good positions. It's just he doesn't score. But, yeah, the problem is that when it comes to Tell, yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see what the hype is to warrant 30. Even take away the 10 million in loan. 35 million euros. I don't see the appeal. Would you want Paragon in the summer? Nah, if we can keep him, I would. I'd keep him. Because I don't see the appeal in Tell at all. There's nothing specific that stands out. It's the same thing I say for Archie Gray. There's nothing... I can see that his passing range is good. I can see that he's composed when on the ball. But there's nothing that really stands out that warrants like the risk that we take on them. Like, why not sign someone else? I don't like we signed Danso for 25 mil. Danso is an experienced player who's actually a good defender. And we're spending 40 million on Tell and 40 million on Gray. It's like overall Tell is just shit. Literally, like, of course Frank can do something. I'm not saying Frank won't do something. But just signing young players and then saying, oh, because we have a coach, it's okay because he'll make them better. It's like, not necessarily. Because if the rest of the team can fit to what Frank wants them to do and Tell can't, then Tell's not going to get better. He's just going to be surplus to requirements. And they'll probably bring in another young player who can fit what Frank wants to do. It's just that simple. That's the way I look at it. I don't even think he's... that player. I just love his work rate and how he doesn't concede as many goals with Richie and the team. Yeah, the work rate from Richarlison. I've always said, if Richarlison had if Richarlison and Solanke basically fused into one striker, they would be a 30 striker. Because Richarlison has all the intangibles. He has the work rate, the arrogance, the flair, the mindset, all of that stuff, yeah. Whereas Solanke has the ability but no confidence. You know what I'm saying? If you just merge them together, they would be cold, fam. It'd be a cold striker. It'd be interesting if Mbeumo chose Spurs over United. It would. It really would. And I want it to happen just so I can see the United tears more so than what Mbeumo can do for Spurs. I just want to see the Man United tears, really. But yeah, when it comes to Matisse Tell, not Matisse Tell, and Buemo, I need to see that, man. Let's see. Let's see what else we got about Tottenham. Let's see what else we got Tottenham. I ain't backing until I see something. He'll make 230 strikers. Yeah, if you combine both of them, literally. Tottenham have been blocking dozens of its own fans lately. What do they all have in common? They're all pro-Palestine. Supporters who spoke up against genocide are being silenced by the very club you love. Okay. I'm just not gonna get into the politics. Do you think we'll score 65 goals? Yeah, I think so. I'd be very surprised if we don't score like at least 60 goals. So I'll say yeah. While fans are being blocked for opposing ethnic cleansing, one of the key admins behind Spurs' official online presence is Joel Goldman, an open Zionist and Netanyahu supporter, yet he helps run the image of an EPL club with a global and diverse fan base. Let's see this. Joel Goldman. Yeah, very happy. For me, Israel must put defense and security first, and I just BB more than I don't know what that means. Ridiculously ashamed to be part of the student movement and to be British right now. Even more proud to be a Zionist Jew. I hate when people say that. I hate it. Ashamed to be British. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? You're ashamed to be British. What does that mean? I hate that self-hate shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? This is like, yeah. This is like, yeah, when it's like Black History Month and you have them weird ass white people be like, I'm ashamed of being white. I'm sorry for your struggle. I didn't go through struggle. All right, I didn't go through slavery. I'm sorry. Have I been through struggle? Sure. I'm sure I've been through struggle. I ain't been through slavery. Right? You didn't do nothing to me. So why are you apologizing? Like, this is the shit that I get so annoyed when people do this. I'm ashamed to be British. What is wrong with being British? I don't get it. I don't get it, fam. That's what I'm saying. Like, this makes no sense to me. What is wrong with being British? Like, I don't get it, bro. Big up Henry, fam. My guy. I hope you're doing well, man. I don't think we'll struggle because I just don't think these players have a defensive mindset, which is fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Since when did Spurs become a Zionist? I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a fucking football club. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, what being British got to do with what's going on? Literally, no idea. People could be so dumb. That's what I'm saying, man. This politics shit going too far, fam. Big up Twisted, my guy, fam. I hope you're doing well. Came in at some huge moment. Big up Elijah. That statement was actually truth, bro. Yeah, it's like, bro, like people who are like, it don't make sense to me. Like, there's never been a white person that's intentionally ever oppressed me. So why am I about to go and act like I'm fucking enslaved? Like, it don't make sense. You're ashamed to be from the country you're born in. That don't make no fucking sense. Don't make no sense. That's such an insult to like other British people. Like, it's an insult to white people. It's an insult to British people. Like, this shit don't make no sense to me. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like me saying I'm ashamed to be Caribbean or I'm ashamed to be half African. Like what? What? This is so bro. Your season ticket money is going in on the wall. I don't go to games, so it ain't mine. It ain't mine. What team would we be begging not to face? Ooh, what would we not be begging to face? You know, as we always lose to Chelsea. So you know what, Chelsea. We no matter how shit they are, we always lose to them. So yeah, probably Chelsea, to be fair. By the way, also white people's slaves in history too. Yep, literally. Literally. Are you doing that? I know that these links to war in the Middle East. Where do you think all the money's going? But I don't pay for games, innit? Like I don't buy tickets. I haven't supported Levy at all in my life. I've never paid for anything Spurs related. So it's not my money, it's other fans. Other fans. I don't support Levy because he's fucked over pretty much every manager. So and now you can add Ange to the list that he's fucked over. So I don't support Levy in the slightest. I don't support Levy in the slightest. Why has this person made the statement? Any background info? Basically, Tottenham, the Tottenham account, the main Spurs account, has pretty much been like blocking people who are openly pro-Palestine and they're criticizing the club. Basically, this whole stems from Manor Solomon because Solomon is apparently going to stay at the club for the preseason, and because he's from Israel and apparently supports Israel because he's supporting his own fucking country. But because he openly does it, you know what I'm saying, the fans are not they're not happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the fan base online. And they're basically saying they're basically criticizing the club for keeping him, pretty much. So the actual Tottenham account, because recently they posted this. I'll get to the comments because I see you guys asking questions as well. They basically posted this, right? And it's the Tottenham players either getting married or having kids. So you have Maddison with the baby's announcement. Richarlison just had a child. Kulusevski got married, and then the last one is Manor Solomon basically getting married. So under this post, there was a lot of people upset because Tottenham are trying to clean up Manor Solomon's image by basically trying to portray him in a good light and all that type of shit. Mad has got a baddie. He's also got 5 kids now because she's pregnant with twins, with more twins. Apparently these two are twins. He is the oldest, and then they have more twins. So Maddison, he just scores in he scores in twos. I can't lie. He's always getting 2 GA per game. It's crazy. I'm saying it's insane. But yeah, so people were like, oh, you're trying to clean up Solomon's image. He's still a Zionist and all this stuff. And basically Tottenham have been banning or at least blocking people who are openly pro-Palestine. So that's where it started. And then Layla Hamed has basically made like a little thread about it. So I just happened to see it. I think we're going through it. Let me see. How many losses did you predict before the season started? Roughly around 10, I think. No, it probably would have been, I don't know, between like 10 and yeah, roughly around 10-ish. You know what I'm saying? If there was no injuries, roughly around 10. I remember someone said they don't like Dortmund because they were Zionists, but Dortmund aren't as big as a club of Bayern or Madrid. That's fair enough. So why hating like they're a big club? I was thinking it's like, you know, it's the whole politics thing. Like I'm not involved in it. I'm just not involved. You know, it's obviously people be like, oh, how you not involved? This is happening. This is happening. It's like, bro, I've spent more time here watching Arsenal matches than researching Gaza and Israel and all this shit. So yeah, I'm not dealing with all that. I'd just rather not. I just show up on my chair on stream and I just watch the games. That's it. That is it. Mad has got a battle. Oh yeah, I did say that. That's why Richie ain't scoring. He's scoring away. Fairs. Christ, what's Mad is consuming to have those crown jewels? I don't know, but Maddison is he eating for real. More ways than one. How many? I did answer that. That's crazy. I can't lie. That's one thing I respect my club for. We keep it football. Yeah, literally, like keep it football. You know what I'm saying? It's just all this shit, and like I'm not gonna act like I know the Manor Solomon stuff. So that's why I don't talk about it really, because like I don't know about what's going on in Israel and all of this shit. I don't know, and I don't want to know. So I don't want to sit here and be educated and people do this fucking high moral shit. Like I don't care, bro. I'm sorry. You think every fucking tragedy in the world I'm supposed to care about? Like I'm sorry. Like if I died tomorrow, there are more people in the world that won't care than people that will care. Let's be real, because you can't just act like you care about everything. Like I don't care about everything that's going on. I'm sorry, I don't. I just don't. What do you mean happy birthday, GOAT? Diddy's birthday was in November. Fuck that nigga Diddy. So then technically he only lost 12 with injuries. My problem was never really the losses. The problem was more so the tactics in which turn I didn't think it was good enough. I didn't think it was good enough to win any major honor with, which he proved me wrong in. So yeah, it is what it is. I gotta hold that L. I hate when politics come into football and I just support the football club that I love. Literally, that's all it is. Like, I didn't start supporting Tottenham because of their political stance, bro. Like, I enjoyed. I liked Gareth Bale. That's why. I liked Gareth Bale. Had nothing to do with who the owner is. No one starts supporting Tottenham or supports a football club because of the owners or because of the politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one starts caring about football because of that kind of stuff. It's because of a player or because it's a family thing, going to games, or you know what I'm saying, it's a way to meet up with the lads, or you know what I'm saying, it's just a fun time out. People start supporting all that shit because it's, yeah, hashtag blame Bale for your pain. Yes. All right, yes. This is the first year where I'm not paying inside. Yes, I get it, bruv. But yeah, football's not about politics, man. So it's like when it starts becoming so politics based, it's like, oh man, it's just so jarring. Next gaming stream, it will be Wednesday night. Wednesday night, I'm gonna be finishing off Inside. I started that game. I don't even know if it was last week or the week before, but we got like about 50 to 55% through the game, and I want to finish it on Wednesday night. I'm working tomorrow and I'm working Wednesday. When I come back from work Wednesday evening, I will stream Inside. Tomorrow I'm going to be live with Mike's, Prime, and Alfie, and then I'll probably be live before that, and then I'll redirect at 10 p.m. to Mike's channel. I'll be live there, and then Wednesday I'll stream Inside. Finishing off Inside is crazy. That's not pause though, because if anything, I'm finishing Inside a girl, fam, so it's just not pause. You know what I'm saying? Big up Honzik, my guy. Hope you're doing well, fam. That's the thing, yeah, like most people don't know what's going on. I feel bad for the innocents in it, I'm sure. I don't talk about something I don't know when I don't know what's truly happening. Literally. That's why if people ask me about some hard stance, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm scurrying. I'm scurrying out. I don't have a hard stance. I don't know. The question is, I don't know. I watch football. That's the answer. I don't know. When you play FIFA online and your player loses the ball, do your fullbacks get caught high up the pitch? It depends what tactics I play. Because sometimes my fullbacks don't overlap. If I'm playing defensive, then no. If I'm playing all-out attack, then yes, because they'll provide the width for the team in it on the flanks. When I play FIFA, I just do counter-attacking, inshallah fairs. I hear it. When will your last exam be? My last proper exam was today, but I still have courseworks and stuff that we're working on that I got a hand in, and I've also got next week some paperwork to do, so I'm not done with the assessments, but the last proper exam under exam conditions was today. Can't imply girl, I don't know. I'm right, bro. Whatever, man. Who's the birthday reference on the title? Tupac Shakur plus my sister. Both of their birthdays are June the 16th, so that's pretty lit. That's a Hyper, you what? You know what I'm saying? Hyper's just out praying on my downfall, fam. You know what I'm saying? He's praying on my downfall. But yeah, my sister and Tupac both have the same birthday, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, this whole just wanted to talk to you. Yeah, so here's the next part of it. Live up to her name, you know what I'm saying? Imagine being silenced by your club for calling for human rights. Tag Spurs, demand answers. There's the email. Ask why fans are being blocked and why an open Zionist is helping manage their digital voice. This is not about football. It's about hypocrisy, censorship, and a club platform being weaponized to push a political agenda while silencing fans who dare to care. Yeah, this shit. Joel Goldman has deleted his account faster than Zionists flee when facts start flying. Some things never change. Okay. They're not blocking anyone for being pro-Palestine. They might be blocking people who are sending abuse to one of their players, however. Okay, let's see the tweet. If this club intends to slowly shift the narrative about Solomon by posting more about him like this, then I will lose my respect for the club. There's a difference between that and acknowledging and taking accountability. This isn't it whatsoever, and free Palestine. Okay. Let me see this whole okay. All right. All right, let's see this back and forth. Is this worth it? All right. What? Solomon is a massive hypocrite. You cannot be what? Anti. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hate politics. Time and literally. I'm just looking at all this shit. Like, damn. I'm so happy I'm not involved in this shit. Like, I'm so happy I'm not involved in this shit because it's like, bro, this shit just makes my head hurt, man. All this politics and shit makes my head hurt. Like, bro, I swear to God, if I cared about politics this much, I swear this is Danny Rose, fam. Bro, this is Danny Rose, fam. It's literally Danny Rose. This is not. These man really. What? What? What Solomon actually said for this to happen? Apparently he's supported Israel. I haven't seen the tweets or whatever he said. I haven't seen it, but apparently he supported Israel. You know what I'm saying? Which, to be fair, look, I don't know nothing about the situation, but if he's supporting his home country, I don't blame him, innit? I don't blame him. That's all. That's the only thing I'll say on it, bro. If he's supporting his home country, I would even if he's wrong, I don't know, fam. I don't know. But if he's supporting his own country, then he can do that, innit? It's up to him. The only thing I'll say is if like whether or not he deserves to be here or not, like if the club want him there and the players don't mind him being there and the manager don't mind him being there, then he's there, innit? Like what can we do? You know, so what can we do? What am I gonna say? Oh, boycott the club, bro. You man hate Daniel Levy, and you're not protesting when there are actual protest events that these men set up. Like that's the thing, just bro. This is why like oh people boycott Tottenham. Yeah, of course you will. Of course you will. All right, buddy. All right. Daniel Levy been out here been terrorizing us as a fan base for 20 years. And fucking protests happen. I'm seeing 50 man show up to a protest. Allow yourselves, bro. These man will talk all the talk on Twitter and still watch. I don't care, man. Poro's defending has been so shy. That's why teams were targeting his side. We conceded 17 from errors. I can't lie. Udogie and Poro were both whack defensively this year. Udogie stepped it up in the Europa, like the last few games of the Europa, but yeah, man. Start of the year, boy, he was bad. That's fair. Did English people hate ourselves for invading other countries using terrorism as an excuse? Yeah, probably not. Most of these Twitter people don't care. It's about public image. That's all. Literally, I'll be real, right? I feel like most of these men are so outraged for followers. I'll be real. Most of these men are so outraged, either for followers or because they don't have nothing going on in their life. I'll be so real. Manchester Tottenham will look at Milinkovic Savic. No. What? Vicario was met with AC Milan. Well, Vicario wants to go back to Italy, Fez. How many season ticket holders would give up their tickets for a UCL? I don't even think they would do that, you know, actually. I'll be real. I don't even think people would do that. For a guaranteed UCL, I don't even think they would do that. I'll be real, fam. There's no way. I don't want Kinski here, bruv. I don't want him starting. I'll say that. I don't want Kinski starting, bro. I'm seeing this. I'm like, nah, nah. This whole Ronaldo Messi thing is just so like so overdone. Oh man, is it? I'll give up my season ticket for one season for a UCL. Yes, I give up my season ticket for 5 years, for 10 years for a UCL. Like what? Anyway, back to football banter and laughs. Yes, sir. This I saw this, and I got pissed off. Tottenham are in for the Swedish Messi. Best believe I will be bringing this up on Serious Sports News. You know what I'm saying? I will be doing that because this is some bullshit. We're in for Rooney. You know what I'm saying? Big up Wayne Rooney. You know what I'm saying? But we're in for Rooney. But can we say his name? Can someone like pronounce his last name? I'd love to. And this isn't a knock to him or his name, because I'm just uncultured for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just salt and pepper seasoning. I'm I'm just not cultured for Swedish names. But the Swedish Messi playing in Denmark. I don't know. I think these man, yeah, struck gold with Bergvall and decided that they're just like, bro, I can't be asked, man. Like they struck gold with Bergvall now. They're just saying, you know what? Swedish players are just the way to go in it. So now we got a Swedish player from Italy. Then we got a Swedish player from Sweden. Now it's time to get a Swedish player from Denmark. Well fucking done. Well fucking done. But now we're about to get him, or we're interested in him, the Swedish Messi. You know what I'm saying? A United fan say Ivorian Messi and we get laughed at, but this bozo can say Swedish Messi. You know what I'm saying? Swedish fucking Messi. Like, bro, are we being fucking for real? He's a baller, to be fair. How many Copenhagen games have you watched, Dave? Big up your damn self, my guy. But how many Copenhagen games have you watched? Let's be real, bruv. Let's be real, fam. Ain't none of us know how good he is, man. None of us watch Copenhagen. If we had Christian Eriksen here, we could ask him. Monkey was labeled Neymar. He was only labeled Neymar by Madison. That's the only person. I think Mikey would cook given the minutes. I wouldn't expect it straight away, though. I wouldn't either. Ahmad's a baller and proved it. I don't know this fake Rooney. Copenhagen in Champions League in 23-24. You know what? Fair enough. I take it back. My apologies. Fam, I don't know about this one, man. Oh, here's someone else who watched it in the European competitions. Cool. I'd say Wayne Rooney is closer to Messi than this guy is to Rooney, bro. I'll say that, fam. This is the guy who scored against Man United in the Champions League. Bro, Brennan Johnson scored against United, bro. I don't think that means that much, fam. You know what I'm saying? I said Wayne Rooney, however you say his name, bro. Big him up, though. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys are liking the stream, by the way. If we can get to 10 likes, I'd appreciate it, fam. But Graham Bailey, you know what I'm saying? He's got the Elon Musk verification, but he has 122k followers. So, I'll allow him. I'll allow him. You know what I'm saying? This also pissed me off. Tottenham are not expected to join the race for Jack Grealish. This pissed me off. I was like, bro, are we being fucking serious? We're not trying to get Grealish? Like, are we being for real? Like, come on. Why are we not trying to get Grealish? Why are we not trying to get Grealish? So now we've signed Tell. Tell is the man now, basically. This is basically just Tell is the man that we have at left wing. He is the guy. Of course, I'm not fucking happy about it, but he is the guy. Over Jack Grealish. I mean, I guess. I don't know why, but I guess. And the answer better not be because of potential, because we have about 4 left wingers that we have based on potential. Um, said a couple gifts are cringe and now I'm a misogynist. I don't know what the fuck. Why did I bookmark this? I don't know. Yo, what's your favorite crash out? I haven't seen this yet, so I'm gonna see this on stream for the first time.
Top of the table, one of the youngest teams in the league.
They didn't want it tonight, Agal. City are the champions.
You don't believe we're ever going to do shit.
City are the champions for the past 4 years.
No.
We had an opportunity to beat them out
You don't
ground
believe we're going
tonight,
to actually do it.
and we
Man up, bro.
bottled it.
Who you calling pussies? Are you dumb?
We
Who
bottled
the
it,
hell are you calling
Agal.
pussies? These
We
guys have been
bottled
fighting
it,
for all
mate.
year, and one little hiccup, you're out here calling them pussies. Are you crazy, bro?
Stop
What are you
talking
talking
shit,
about?
bro.
Who the hell is
right?
the pussy
We
out here?
bottled it
Kyle
tonight.
Saka?
We
Who the hell's the
bottled it
pussy?
tonight.
William Saliba? Who the
We
hell's the
bottled
pussy?
it
Mikel
tonight.
Arteta? Who the hell are you talking about? Fix
We
up, bro.
bottled it.
What kind of fan are you? What kind
Terry,
of fan are you?
Terry,
Out
shut
here
this
calling them
twat
pussies
up.
after the first
Yeah?
hiccup. What
Shut
the
him
fuck
up.
you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Fix the fuck up.
Terry,
I hate fans
Terry,
like these guys.
shut him
Why
up.
are you guys acting like this? Crying, throwing your toys at the prem. You never believed in the first place. You're embarrassing us. You never believed in the first place. Coming out here calling them pussies. Who the fuck you calling pussies? Oh my God. Who the fuck
Shut
you
him up.
calling pussy, bro? You're basically
Terry.
calling all of us who believe pussies. You're basically calling the whole team who've carried them on our back pussies. Who the fuck you calling pussies? Don't fucking do that again, bro. Act right.
Bro, why every time he says fuck here, he has a voice crack? Did you man notice that? Every time he says the word fuck, he has a voice crack. I'm just rewinding like 15 seconds. Listen.
Who the fuck
Shut
you
him up.
calling a pussy, bro? You're basically
Terry.
calling all of us who believe pussies. You're basically calling the whole team who've carried them on our back pussies. Who the fuck you calling pussies? Don't fucking do that again, bro. Act right. You're embarrassing us. You're talking.
Bro, every time he said fuck, his voice cracked. Bro, I can't be arsed, bro. Hey, oh, I'm so happy I watched this on stream, fam. I'm so happy I watched this on stream. Bro, this is crazy. Big up Subdue, fam. Hope the exam went well. Hey, fingers crossed, but I think I did very well, fam. I think I did well. I think I passed it and got through it. But I will find out next week, so we're just going to keep doing what we doing regardless, fam. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Like, how messaged me on Misfits. Deep breaths. Big up AJ, fam. My guy, bro. I missed his crash out. I missed it too, man. This is what the PSG game, I'm assuming. Because they got some score lines at the bottom. I'm assuming it's PSG. Ingal transition better than Garnacho. God damn. That's why every time he got even madder, his hairline went backwards an inch, bro. What the hell was bro on? I don't know. Why does a gal in that pause look like the 60-year-old fat Indian guys that run the corner shops? Hey, nah. Bro, my man was just looking at this. I'm assuming he's the host in it with Terry in it. Man, hey, Football Terrace brothers just looking there like, yo, this is views, bruv. Look at him. He's just looking at it. That's the money look right there.
You're basically
Terry.
calling all of us who believe pussies.
That's the money look when he's trying not to smile. You know what I'm saying? That's the money look. Oh my god. Man can't be doing egalitarian like that. Hey, shit. It's peak, fam. It's peak. Oh my god. What is this? Why did I bookmark this? I keep bookmarking this shit without watching it. Deji keeps donating galaxies to piss KSI off. I actually need to watch this. I've never watched this.
Crazy, please don't report me. Wow, a galaxy. Crazy, I'm begging you, don't report me. Wow, Digi, is that you donating? You
Why is he
fucking loser.
Why is he doing this? Host is like, we've lost control of the situation. Fuck it off, fam. No, I can't be doing egalitarian. Pretty sure he did it as those AI. Yeah, you know the NPC stream. Oh, so he did it. Why do an NPC stream? You know, it was popular a few months ago. Yeah, it was that the woman, innit? The woman doing the ice cream thing, innit? Like, I've seen one of my boys made a video about it, but yeah, why did he do this though? Like, he's not short of money. Why the fuck would he? Why would he do this? Like, he's setting up.
Wow, a galaxy, crazy. Wow, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Wow, a galaxy.
Think it might have been a forfeit. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, that does make sense. But I said, how long did you have to do this for? That's torture. Especially being fucking KSI. Like, he's gonna get spammed with shit. That's insane, bro. I feel bad for him, bro. Hold on, let me see. Clickbait merchant spending lies and rumors. What?
Tottenham have decided to sack Ange Postecoglou, according to Football.
Oh, well, you didn't sack him in it. Actually, to be fair, I never got. Speaking of Henry Wright, I never saw what his I never saw his fucking celebration shit, innit? Let's see what Henry Wright had to say. Let's see. He only got 12K on that. Really? I thought he would have got more views on that. I thought he would have got more views on that. Let's see what the comments are saying. It's pretty much split. Yeah, it's pretty much split. Yeah. I assumed as much. Oh well. I'm not even a KSI lover, but even I have to admit the man's hilarious. I just remember KSI as an Arsenal fan. Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him. He deserves to have no fun. Like, the football and YouTube board really dislikes this fraud. I found out very quickly when I made my fucking video on him. When I made my Henry, that's the only reason I'm here doing this shit. I didn't realize, because I wasn't tapped into football YouTube. Like, this whole world of football YouTube, I'm still new to this shit. I'm still finding out things that is common knowledge to everyone else, because football YouTube is just not my world, innit? I'm still a newcomer. So when I made my video about Henry Wright, I just thought it would, maybe some Spurs fans might see it and they could tell me what they think. But I didn't realize the football world wasn't fucking with him. I didn't know, because I don't watch Arsenal YouTube, I don't watch Chelsea YouTube, don't watch West Ham YouTube, don't watch United YouTube, don't watch Liverpool YouTube, don't watch fucking Everton YouTube. I don't watch any of these, man, innit? Don't watch Newcastle. I didn't know the football world didn't fuck with this guy. I didn't even know that this whole vein of Tottenham YouTuber things even existed. I didn't know any of these, man. The only person I knew was Expressions. That's it. I didn't know any of these, man. Didn't know Spurs Kings TV, didn't know Sava, didn't know Stel and Tottenham Way in them, man. Didn't know Jacob, didn't know Ash and Marlon, didn't know Last Word on Spurs, didn't know like, you know, all these channels at Spurs Talk Show, all these, man. Didn't know any of them existed. Why are the sirens out? Like, I know you might get hear the sirens, and it's crazy. But I didn't know any of these, man. So I didn't know all of these, man, didn't fuck with them. It's crazy. From the looks of it, West Ham could be in some huge legal trouble in the coming months. Fairs. I might have to talk to Max about that. The football and YouTube world, yeah, really dislikes him. Facts. A video from West Ham fan came out about them not paying for VCSK in Moscow, whatever they're fucking called. West Ham owed them 13 million for a player due to the Ukraine war and they didn't pay fares. Shit. I have to talk to Max about that. That could be a video idea for him, to be fair. Love Expression is such a funny guy. He is. He's top tier. He's top tier. Expressions is top tier. You know what's crazy, yeah? Ever since I started making Tottenham content, I found myself not watching Expressions anymore. And it's not because I don't fuck with him, or it's not because I like him any less. It's just because by the time I finish making Tottenham content and like watching my favorite Tottenham YouTubers, I can't be asked to watch Spurs no more. Like, before I was doing YouTube for Tottenham anyway, because I was doing other YouTube style content and stuff like that, I would basically catch up on Tottenham by watching Expressions. But now that I have to keep up with Expressions all the damn, or keep up with Tottenham all the damn time, I don't find myself a reason to watch him no more. So I just don't. Only ones I knew before I entered the Spurs space was Jay, the guy who's on Never a Foul, and Expressions. That's it. I don't blame you. Because for me it was just Expressions. I didn't even know the Jay from Never a Foul. Didn't know. if Expressions wasn't a Spurs fan, he would be up there with the big boys. I would say he's up there already. You know what it is, right? Expressions has done a lot of things outside of football YouTube, so people don't recognize that. They'll see the standout TV thing because that kind of blew up, but like he's done collabs with like other YouTubers. Like if you guys know Abba and Preachers, like he's done collabs with them. Like they're Canadian YouTubers in the American sphere, and like people actually know who he is. Like it's just one of the things where I don't think that his subscriber count does him justice to the amount of people that know him. Like, you know, some people, their subscriber count inflates how much they know people. Like, someone could have like 2-3 million subs, right? But in reality, they're not actually known that much. It's just their subscriber count. You would think they're known more than they actually are. With Expressions, I think it's the other way around. I think that his subscriber count doesn't actually depict how big of a name that he is, which is why I think he's good. I remember the time when Spurs beat us 1-0 and he was all up going to the Carabao Cup final. We know what happened at Anfield. Yeah. Nah, he's Big Sure, but I mean the likes of Goldfish and AFTV. Yeah, in terms of sub count, I think so, yeah. But I honestly think that, especially like when you compare him to like the OG AFTV members, in it, because AFTV is just more of a company, it's a brand, rather than like a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? They've gone the corporate route and they've done all this shit. They're not really a YouTube channel no more. It's more of a business. So when it comes to Expressions, like in terms of solo content creators, it doesn't really get much bigger than him. I'll be real. In terms of fully independent, no like backing from any other companies, no like extra shit, it's all him. I think he's as big as it gets when it comes to solo content creators. To be honest, Elijah, I was just like you as well. I never knew any Liverpool YouTubers, but besides Leo Goals, because he was the biggest Liverpool influence out there, which is fair enough, innit? Completely fair enough. But it's like, once you open the can of worms, it's like, bro, you can't collect all the worms, innit? That's just what it is. Whose birthday is it? My little sister, she turned 16. Also, Tupac Shakur on the thumbnail. It's his birthday as well, you know what I'm saying? That's my rap goat right there. That's my goat in general. So, yeah. I can't lie, this made me laugh. How many of you guys know about Invert the Wing? How many of you guys know about this guy, Invert the Wing? I actually, happy birthday to your sis. Thank you. I will make sure to let her know that my stream has wished her happy birthday, fam. But how many guys how many of you guys know Invert the Wing on Twitter? I actually like his tweets. I find them not only funny, but like somewhat like entertaining as well, innit? You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to your family and to Tupac. Yeah, rest in peace to Tupac, man. I only came to the YouTube content a year ago. I was always at matches, so never watched YouTube content creators, which is fair enough, because once you get your fill, because obviously you're a United fan, innit? But once you get your fill of Man United, I'll say safety pause, innit? But when you get your fill of Man United, there's no reason to go to YouTube and watch more content. You know what I'm saying? It's just you already experienced it. What more do you need to go to content to reaffirm what you believe in? It don't make sense. So that's pretty much what it is for me, innit? Like, it is what it is. I haven't heard about him. What does he talk about? Well, he's not a Spurs fan, but he was a big Ange fan, and he's also a big Thomas Frank fan. So now that Ange is sacked, he's basically become Thomas Frank, innit? Like, he doesn't support Tottenham, but he really likes the managers at Spurs. That guy's nuts. My man lives in a different reality. I know. But I'll always have this bookmarked, yeah, because basically May 8th, I think it was May 8th, right? I'm going to have to look this up. Once you guys see this, yeah, because I know you guys probably don't know about this, innit? 7th of May, PSG beat Arsenal 2-1, right? This is the Champions League second leg, right? So any Arsenal fans in the chat know this is not an attack at you guys, but this is just context. So PSG go through to the final, they beat Arsenal, and this was on the 7th of May. On the 8th of May, basically, Invert the Wing comes out with all this stuff. Basically, he had bet on the PSG versus Arsenal game. And he had bet that Arsenal would come back to beat PSG. Now, obviously, they didn't, so he lost the bet. The problem is, though, however, Invert the Wing, and let me move this down. The problem is that Invert the Wing used the money that he set aside for his son's birthday to bet on the game. That is the problem. So when he's out here betting on PSG versus Arsenal, and instead of setting aside his own money, he set aside his son's birthday money. Of course, when you then lose the bet, now you all of a sudden don't have a birthday gift for your son. So that's tough. That's completely tough. So what he ended up having to do is to liquidate some of his assets. I don't know how many of his assets he did. I'm not about to pocket watch, but he had to liquidate some of his investments, which is tough. I can't lie, it's tough. It makes me wonder, right? How much money did you bet? That's what I'm really thinking about, and I'm gonna get to you man's comments in a second. But it makes me think, how much money did you bet in the first place? Because, like, there's no way it was like a 10, 20 pound bet. There's no way. It must have been hundreds of pounds. Because how is it to the point where you had to liquidate investments in order to celebrate your son's birthday? Because he used all of it for a bet on football. Big up to Hottie, man. Shout out to you in New Zealand, my broski. I hope you're doing well. But it's like, damn. You had to liquidate investments? You must have spent a few bills. You must have spent like a few hundred, maybe touching 1,000. You must have spent something like that if you had to go liquidate investments. So I'm just like, bro, are we being for real? And the worst part is, the top comment. Oh, it's not even the top comment no more. Oh, no, I have to click on it. Sorry. My fault. The top comment. You're a good man, Invert. I hope you know that. A very great father from what I'm reading too. A very great father. Yeah. Now look, I don't know Invert the Wing. I don't know his personal matters. I don't know his family. He could very well be a great father. But from what I'm reading, what you've read is that he bet his son's birthday money on an Arsenal game and had to liquidate investments so he could celebrate his son's birthday. What part of that makes you think he's a good father? I'm just saying, people just on Twitter, they're not real. They're not real. It's insane, man. It's insane. He had a full-blown meltdown when Ange got embarrassed by Liverpool and flip-flopped after we beat Bodo away. Proper weirdo. But that's what happens when you're more of a manager fan than a football fan, isn't it? Like, as soon as you get a reason to celebrate that manager again, you're just on it instantly. I found it so funny that people all thought he was Ryan Mason. If that was the case, why would he ever bet on Arsenal to win a match? Literally, yeah, he's not Ryan Mason, but people just be trolling, I swear. I sold my son's bike to pay for a night out on my great father. You might be, to be honest, from what I'm reading here, from what I'm reading on my chat, you are a good father, man. Because what you did is what good fathers do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for what I'm reading here, not because of what you've actually done. What I'm reading, like these men just be chatting shit. They be chatting shit. I'm just like, bro, allow it, man. Oh yeah. Also, this guy. I'd take finishing 15th if it meant winning the Europa League and getting back into the Champions League. We'd basically have a better season than any other team in the league above us on the log bar, bar the Premier League title winners, Man City. He said this in 2021 when Arsenal were in the Europa League. He would take 15th and a Europa League because only Man City would have had a better season. Fast forward to May the 11th, if you'd rather have this and a Europa League final over a Champions League final and second place, then you're a prick. I'm telling you, bro. This is why, yeah, Twitter is not a real place. This is why the only reason I use Twitter is to basically go on Twitter to see what people are talking about and to bookmark shit for streams. That's it. That's it. I'll do a couple quote tweets about some shit, maybe try and get some funny shit off. I'll just see what people are saying and I get off. I spend about 5 to 10 minutes a day on Twitter max. Sometimes I'll go a day without even going on Twitter because this is the shit that I see on Twitter. This is why I don't pay attention to Twitter like that. This is why I don't waste my time responding to people. Like, bro, this is the shit I be talking about. Like, people just seesaw for fun. Also, Spurs are officially the worst team to survive relegation because of goal difference. Fairs. We're the worst team. You know what? We're the worst team at the Big Six. We're the worst team in the Premier League this season. We're just good at being the worst, innit? Also, I found this funny. too, innit? This is a picture of Bukayo Saka. Did we have positive? No, we had -1 because we lost 4-1 to Brighton on the last day. So we've got a -1 goal difference. Yeah. But this is a picture against PSG. You know what I'm saying? You see, I think that's Kvara right there. There's Nuno Mendes. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's Pacho. I don't know. We're seeing, I think that might be Vitinha right there. And there's a wild Odegaard. Just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We're just chilling. So this is the picture. And then spot the difference. There's the next picture. There is the next picture, guys. Are we seeing something that's like, I think the picture's slightly different. Like, should we go back to the other picture? Let's go back to the other. So this is the first picture. This is the first picture right here. You know what I'm saying? Welby's probably dropped out of middle school. His IQ is negligible. I hear it, Pramit. I hear it. But this is the first picture, guys. What is Bukayo Saka doing? Nothing. Like he usually does in big games, isn't it? Nothing. But this is the first picture. All right, now let's see the second picture. Do you guys see a difference? Is that I think there might be a difference between these two pictures. I don't know what the difference is, but I think there's a slight difference, like an ever so slight. Like it's so minuscule that it's actually almost impossible to see. So I might go back to the first picture one last time just to see if you can grasp it. You know what I'm saying? Here's the first picture again. I said, big up Jay Simpson. The exam did go well. I can't get my results till next week, but I am very sure that I passed it. If I failed, then something has just gone completely wrong at some point. You know what I'm saying? Essentially what you're saying is Saka's a shit Aaron Lennon. Uncomfortable conversations. Shit, I might need glasses because I don't see no fucking difference. You know what I'm saying? Can't see no difference. And I already have glasses on. I might need... Where's my other glasses? Did I leave them? I left them over there by my bed. Here's the last one. But guys, I think that here's the difference right here. They put an Amazon Prime logo in the top right to make it more legit. Yeah, man, this is what they did right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what they did. That's tough. That's tough. I can't like Photoshopping PSG players is nasty. It's nasty. was chatting to a few of those cheerleaders today. Have taken my pick. Say that, Jay. I see you shining. I see you shining. All I see is an overhyped shit player that's no better than Ahmad, but Arsenal fans will tell you he's the best winger. Can't be the best winger when there's a Mo Salah running wild on the right wing. You know what I'm saying? Mom and dad's gonna beat you if you fail. They stopped beating me when I was like 13, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I was like 13. This is crazy though. This is crazy. It's crazy. I said, bro, why is Jojo in the background deleting messages? What's going on? Nah, Jojo, how are you in the background? Bro. Hey, nah, why is Malik getting gulagged? This is crazy. This is crazy. I do get scared of Bakayoko, but if we have Kirkes, I wouldn't bother first. Never too old for the slip off, mom and dad. No, I'm too old. I'm too old. They retired. They retired the slipper, man. I'm good. I'm good. This was crazy. I should send this to Jacob. In fact, you know what? Let me tag Jacob in it real quick. Let me tag Jacob real quick. Oh no, he's United Spurs of America still. Yeah. We'll let that marinate and we'll see. I'm in Discord group chat, Malik, watching you. Man said you're streaming what? What? That's you're streaming my stream on Discord. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not even mad at it. Fair enough. Well, you actually are as well. This is insane. You actually are as well. Nah, this is fucking crazy. You actually are as well. Man said, who the fuck is this guy? Bro, why are we doing... Hey, nah, Jojo, why are we doing this, bro? Are you watching this Benfica game? They're getting thumped up 2-0 already. Fucking hell. In fact, you know, let's see these Club World Cup games. Damn. Boca Juniors going crazy, fam. Yeah, this is peak. This is so peak. Di Maria. Do something. Do something, man. This is tough. This is tough. Oh my goodness. I said, damn as hell. I said, try type. I'm gonna make Malik mod at this rate, okay? Because you can't keep bullying Malik, bro. This is not fair. You can't keep bullying Malik, bro, unrequired. This is insane. You can't be doing this. Can't be doing this, bro. But say, I actually heard Connor's voice when Malik put that before it disappeared. Yeah, okay. Big up Eric, fam, my guy. Big up Eric, man. Have you guys seen this as well? Sexy Spurs hit the spot in bed. Fans top the league for giving partners pleasure. Tottenham fans are the most likely to make their partner scream goal in bed. After years of coming close, Tottenham can finally claim they're top of the Premier League according to the latest results. Nearly 3/4 of Spurs fans estimate, I think that says, their partner reaches something. But basically, Spurs fans be fucking. Basically, this is some zesty shit, low key. But Spurs fans apparently, according to Hannah, she found this. I don't know. I'm not a fan of 6,000 followers on Twitter playing for Elon Musk verification. I'm not a fan of that. But apparently this is a thing. Don't know. Let's see. This is insane. Shout out Prime.
We're all together. Okay. Blue is the color. Football is the game. We're all together. Winning is our aim. So cheer us in the sun and rain, because Chelsea is our name. Okay. Blue is the color. Okay.
Hannah pretended to be a Spurs fan. Cold one.
Blue is the color. Football is the game. We're all together. Winning is our aim. So cheer us in the
Yeah, in the
sun and
newspaper.
rain. Because Chelsea is our name.
That's tough. That's tough. I said Ange Ball, our right back in centre mid, centre back and right back, other centre back walking back to the centre back position, our centre mid and centre back. It's the injuries, mate. This was like the peak of people not fucking with Ange Ball, fam. That's true. Being a Spurs fan has upped my game, and Klein is a lot more passionate. I hear it though. I fucking hear it. You, Martinelli up there, you. Evan Ferguson, ew. Baddie as shit, ew. Ew. Garnacho at C, ew. Elise at E, ew. Ew. Brennan Johnson at D, ew. Yuck. What is this shit? Egal has a serious case of blue balls going on in that video. Egal has got a lot of shit. Ferguson at A is insane.
Great goal against he went to Palace from Reading. Looked excellent there. Scored a great goal against Manchester United in the last minute this year. But most assists, I don't see him. Do you ever see him playing in the Champions League?
Most assists, most chances created in the Premier League for Palace this season.
Do you see Elise get the Champions League club?
Yeah, maybe I'll.
That's tough. That's tough. Wait, what? $4.50 to see some midgets. Okay. Okay. False. She's pay-per-view, meaning you have to pay £40 to £50 to actually see anything worth your while. That £4.50 is just for bikini and lingerie pics. Mate of mine was subbed once. Hope this helps. A mate of mine. A mate of mine. Ish. They moved Elise down. Is insane. What's this? What's it talking about? Oh gosh, man. A mate of mine was subbed once. All right, Saka fried rice on Twitter. All right. I can't lie. Saying another man has rocked your world. Here's Luke begging it again, fam. Like, okay, man. This is insane. Oh, this is the Ryan Mason shit. I forgot who said oh, people are trying to compare him to Ryan Mason. Yeah, never in my 33 years of living have I seen VAR be involved in a penalty shootout. Ryan Mason's 33. I would trust Ryan Mason to become the next manager of Tottenham. Ryan Mason's the next Arteta. Young assistant that has learned from many greats. It was you, Boris. There you go. Yeah, those are the people talking about Ryan Mason and shit. Fun fact, I gave Jacob this. He got 12 likes off my back because I'm the one who did this to him first. Here's JJ just being a fucking menace. Man said, Archie dropped me a call. Why do you want Archie to be belling your phone, fam? You know what I'm saying? That's a bit suspecto. You know what I'm saying? That just a little bit suspecto. You know what I'm saying? Danso can be like Saliba Van Dijk.
For us.
Huh?
Repeat that.
Rubbish, bro. He's hard. He's got the potential to be like Saliba is for you, man, for us.
Repeat that.
I want him as a direct replacement to Romero, bro. Get him out.
Wait. No. Just VAR that.
Danso Saliba, huh?
You saying that Danzo will be on the same level as Saliba?
Impact Spurs the same way Saliba impacted Arsenal, the same way Van Dijk impacted Liverpool.
Bro, you was getting cooked from the right-hand side. What are you talking about? What did he do?
Oh, man. You got to understand, bro. He's getting cooked because the teams are...
I guess. As because he said he had a job coming at West Brom too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, something like that. I must be trying to get arrested, killed, or start World War III every day I go on Donald Trump's post. I call him a stupid president. Yeah, to be fair, you're not even in England, innit? You're on a boat, so that just makes you even more of a target, innit? It's peak. Honestly, Danso does have that level to him if he tries. He's impacted us a lot already without him, and we would have lost the matches he was in. You know what it is, right? What Deji's saying is not terrible, because he's not saying he's going to be as good as them. He's saying he'll have the impact. You know what I'm saying? On a team that was whack defensively last year, maybe he can do something. I don't think he'll ever have that impact, though. But, yeah. All right. Okay. February 9th, for most people, was Anjin. Look at this. February 10th, we're still looking for people. We're looking for someone who still believes in Ange to come on the panel show. Literally, I told you, February, people were Ange out, fam. Man said Spurs Kings were out here saying, yo, we want someone who's Ange in. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for someone. We're trying to scout someone who's Ange in, bro. What do you think of Jed Spence when you see him? Nothing. I don't think of anything. Do you mean like what, in terms of as a footballer? This is an insane tweet. This is yeah, as a footballer. I think he's good. I don't think that Spence, I think Spence has been overhyped though by the fan base. Not because he's bad, but because he had a year and a half where he wasn't really playing. So obviously he's gonna look fresh and ready to play, and he's gonna have all this energy, and it's gonna make Udogie and Porro look worse. Not to say that they were playing well, but it's gonna make them look even worse. So I think people saw Spence straight out the gate and thought that that was his level all the time. Whereas I was more so on the fence of, yes, he's our best player right now. But when the fatigue starts setting in because he has to play 2 games a week for months and he starts making mistakes, let's hold that same kind of energy. And I think what we found is that Spence is on the level of Udogie and Porro, but he's not better than them. He's not. He's not better than them. He's on that level, but he's not better. So I think it's a good thing if Udogie and Porro remain the starters and he remains the option that's like, he's the immediate option off the bench. I think that's a good role for Spence. And if he ends up being better, then he can prove it this season. I find the Chelsea fans acting shameless, embarrassing. What they literally meant to win that game against LA. If anything, it's embarrassing they didn't win by more. Fairs. 2-1, Di Maria scored a pen. Fairs. He's one of the best fullbacks in the Prem. In terms of strictly defending, I hear it. But the problem is that a lot of fullbacks aren't strictly given the job to just defend anymore. It's not like back in the day, innit? A lot of fullbacks, they're either tasked to invert or to overlap. It's not just a full-on defensive effort anymore. But even going forward, Jed is not bad. He's good. Boris, what's embarrassing is, apart from the goals, LAFC had the best chances. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. He had a better defender than both, but offensively worse. Yeah, I think he is worse. He's not bad, but he's worse offensively than Udogie and Porro. I think so. This is another AO. Love Callum Owesi's legs from counter presses. You know what I'm saying? His lower half mechanisms are gorgeous. His lower half mechanisms are gorgeous. Ayo. Thank you, man. That is exactly what we need to see. Yep. Lower half mechanisms. Yep. Who would you say is the best fullback in the Prem? That is a tough one. Let me go through the list. So there's no one from Man City. No one from Liverpool anymore. Maybe Cucurella? Maybe? Cucurella is in consideration. Let's go through the list. Man United, no. Tottenham, no. Not this season, anyway. There's Anthony Robertson. There's Kirkez. I'm fucking struggling now. At this point. Reece James is another one. What do you mean United? No. Bro, who's United's fullbacks, bro? They man have dead fullbacks. What? You man have dead fullbacks. Who's your fullbacks? What? Who's your left back? I know your right back is what? Delo or Mazraoui. Who's your left back? I'm trying to think. What, Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw's not the left back. Who's the left back? Dorgu? Hell no. Hell no. What? I said Ahmad right wing back. Bro, Ahmad is not a fullback, bro. We're not doing this. We're not doing this, bro. I said mid-Q. Bro, Ahmad is not. We're not counting Ahmad as a fullback. Let's not do this, bro. Let's not do this. Yeah, Munoz for his offense. Yeah, Livramento is another one, to be fair. I don't think he's the best. If I had to say the best, if everyone's always fit, it's Reece James. In my opinion. I'd say Reece James. If everyone's fit. Problem is, fucking Maresca wants to play him as a fucking midfielder. Like, what? What? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But, yeah, probably Reece James. Aina for his defense. That's another good one, too. Aina's a good one. But, yeah, I'd say Reece James, Anthony Robertson, Kirkez. I would put, in terms of this season alone, I'd probably put Munoz and then Aina, probably. But yeah, rough those kind of players, innit? When did Johnson ever look great? Even in the YouTube videos, he doesn't. He doesn't look great. Did I not say Kirkez? If I didn't say Kirkez, I meant to say him. I tried for you, man, but Eli isn't a believer. It's not that I believe in Ahmad as a player, not as right wing back though. Hell no. Hell no. Not right wing back. No chance. No chance. But yeah, if I didn't say Kirkez before, I meant to say Kirkez. When he had Spence keeping his ass from being embarrassed defensively, that's why he looked great. Yeah, fairs. Do you say Ahmad first half of the Europa League final, cool, and second half generational stinker? You doggy done put that padlock on his ass, bro. No cap. No cap. Alright. Let me zoom out. Can I not zoom out? Damn. There we go. Oh yeah, look at this guy, bro. He was on some bullshit.
Greetings, Rizzy ones.
Look at this shit. Bro.
Let's go on a journey. I know a place where the huzz are really rizzy.
Like, are we being fucking for real? Like, are we being fucking for real? Look at this. This is the TikTok comments. And this is the Instagram. This is the Twitter ones. Like, bro. That shit is so stupid for him. No, you did say Kirkez, but you said Reece is overall pick. Now, if we're not counting injuries, then yeah, I'll take Reece James over Kirkez, in my opinion. If there's no injuries, I think Reece James is better. that United side made Richie look like prime Ronaldinho. I wouldn't say all that personally, but he definitely did well. Richarlison did play well. Udogie didn't do anything, let's be fair. Ahmad got tag teamed with none of my forward players helping or running the overlap. But hey, if Ahmad was that level, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if he was that level, he would have done something. You know what I'm saying? He would have done something, but he didn't do nothing. I'm saying, big up Elijah, I hope you're good. Big up Godfrey, my guy, I hope you're doing well, fam. What do you think of Kirkhead's assist against you guys? Yeah, Jed Spencer's a fucking idiot. That's what I think about that personally. But it was a good assist, though. It was a good assist. But yeah, Kirkhead's is definitely up there. He's definitely like top 3. He did just come back from injury. I know, but context don't matter in football, man. You see what these man be doing, bro. You see what these man be doing, man. They don't care about context. Excellent cross, terrible defending, basically. Oh, look, from January, if Ange wins a trophy, but we finish bottom half, do you keep him? Let's see what. So this guy, absolutely, even if he doesn't win a trophy, he should be given at least 3 seasons before any drastic decisions are made. This guy, why did you make the drastic decision to pay for Elon Musk verification with 100 followers? You know how insane this is? 1,000 people saw him follow them and decided he wasn't worth a follow back. You know how insane that is? Do you actually know how insane that is? Imagine 1,000 people saw Nitya follow them. They got that ding that they checked their Twitter. Nitya has followed you. And they clicked his profile and saw that. Ew. Ew. I don't want this guy follow. I don't want to follow this guy. And they didn't follow him. So because no one be really seeing his shit, no Diddy. Or maybe at this point he'll take Diddy because even Diddy don't want to see his shit. He decided the best thing to do is to spend £100 a year on Elon Musk verification. That's tough. That's tough. You know, Spurs fans give any context to Udogie's poor form. Yeah, just came back from major surgery, but everyone was saying get rid of him due to said injury. Literally, I'm saying, like, football is a sport without context. Bergval. Look at these comments, by the way. I did this on SNN. Like, this is crazy. Fucking hell. This is wild. Oh, Mia, it's a woman. Okay. No problem. But yeah. There was even more shit, like, they would have his babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? They do the same to Archie Gray. Yeah. Literally. The only difference is that Archie Gray just be like, he be on some bullshit. I can't lie. Look at this. I'm just going through like my old bookmark tweets and I'm just realizing like, yo, there's a lot of shit about Ange, man. You know what I'm saying? Xerxes and Euro be balling in the future, but they actually can play football. So yeah, probably. Remember this, guys? To be fair, I don't think anyone in my chat now was watching me back when I covered this. Like, because I covered this in December or December to January. I don't think anyone in this chat was really watching me back then, which is fine. But bro, people were really taking. This was after we lost 6-3 to Liverpool. These men were saying they would take that 6-3 loss where we were down 5-1 at one point before they would take a Conte 1-0 win. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane what people are doing, bro. So you're not playing 50 mil plus pounds for Euro, true. What do you think is the best rivalry in the Premier League right now? The best rivalry, probably. I think this season will be Newcastle Sunderland, probably. Look at LeBron James hitting the side of the backboard. You man see that? You man see that? Look at LeBron. Look at LeBron. Look at LeBron. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Called it? Oh yeah, true say, yeah. Yeah, Fairs. You did call it, to be fair, you did call it. Boris, that's the issue, right? Money for youth shouldn't be put into the equation. United was stupid for paying that, but he'll make it back for us overtime, I believe. I hope so, because United never sell. They can't sell players like that in terms of selling them for profit. Everton in hope to sign Richarlison this summer. But his Tottenham Hotspur future will be decided by Thomas Frank in pre-season. Okay. Okay. Friends. I always thought United Spurs rivalry was fun to watch. That was more this season though. That's not really a rivalry in general. Like in general, I said me and United. Tottenham and United don't really have a rivalry at all. Like we're on two different planets. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't Newcastle and Sunderland, because of like how long it's been, it'd probably be Tottenham and Arsenal. And then probably Liverpool and Everton. That's a good rivalry. And then that's really it, to be honest. I don't know. I can't speak about the Manchester derby because I don't know how much you man take that seriously over there. Well, it's literally just, it's not really a rivalry between Spurs and United. That was just this season because of all that shit. Liverpool and United, that's an OG, yeah, but I don't know if the newer fans really consider a rivalry just because of like recent years. Like OG is United and Arsenal, United and Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? That's OGs. But in terms of nowadays, like of course it's still a big game, but like as of recently, United haven't been that great in the league consistently, while Liverpool have, and like they haven't really won the trophies on the level Liverpool have either. So it's more like older. It's become more serious over the years, Eli, but it isn't as crazy as Leeds versus United. Oh yeah, Leeds versus United. That's another one because Leeds got promoted as well. Long day. It's still the biggest game in the Prem season. Well, at Leeds, hey, the only new gens class of rivalries either Merseyside or the North London derby. Basically, yeah, basically. But the last few years, the North London derby's been shit because it hasn't been competitive at all. Oh, a question for daring and doing. A question for daring and doing. What question can I ask Darren and doing, man? What can I ask them? What can I ask Darren and doing? Shit. United versus Liverpool, 100% biggest games of the Prem. Yeah, fairs. If the official Spurs account has blocked you, you've done something seriously fucked up. I don't even want to know what that freak said to them in the DMs. That's what I'm saying. The whole politics thing, I'm just pushing that to the side because, you know what? Like, people, I'm not saying it's him specifically or them, but there are people on the internet who will poke and poke and poke and poke and poke, and as soon as they get pushed back, they want to start crying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that's this person, but people do that on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And again, people don't care about context. I'm trying to think of something I can ask Darren and Doing. Let me see what questions they have. What do you think of fair expectations? Huh. Hope Solomon and his wife get back to the UK safely, praying for them. Like I am for everyone in Iran and Israel. Yeah, fam, you know what I'm saying? As a person taking it, like, I don't wish death on no one, so I'm hoping that everyone involved in that whole thing can, you know what I'm saying, survive, and we can end up just, like, coming to peace with all that shit, because, yeah, all that shit is long. All this whole dying shit is long, man. All this war shit is long. Now, on both sides, there's innocence involved. Yeah, literally. I'm trying to, let me move this way. Sorry if it's creating any crazy noise in it. It's literally just because. Can I move, please? I want to type here, but I don't want to fucking hit my mic every 5 seconds. But now that you guys are back, what are the plans for the podcast going forward? Anything new or just the same cool vibes? Alright, that seems like a good question that they might be able to fuck off. Why? You see, look at this, man. Look at this. I'm glad I got this on stream. Look at this. Trying to promote Elon Musk verification to me. To me. Man. Get this shit out of here, man. Trying to promote Elon Musk verification to me. This happens to me every 4 or 5 tweets. Shit is disgraceful. Live on Wednesday, discuss Arsenal Premier League fixtures. Yes, sir. Big up Alfie, fam. Big up Alfie every time. Fuck the ops, but big up Alfie. Scooby-Doo turned 20. Scooby-Doo's older than me. That's tough. That's tough. Huge congratulations to Spurs lad. Maddison expecting twins. Richarlison, Manuel Solomon, and Dejan Kulusevski recently married their partners. Let's see what we are talking TV saying. Oh, there it is. Fuck Solomon and his genocidal support. There you go. There you go. Bring back earning it facts. Scooby-Doo's the same age as the Fairs. How do you get a hair transplant and recedes in 1 year? Eee. That's a bit concerning, don't you think? That's a little bit concerning. Someone took a bite out of his hairline. That's tough. That's tough. You must not be taking the meds they give you. I guess not. I guess not. You just treated it like a wig, fam. Oh. KSI's with Will Smith.
Well, good to see you. Yeah, basically every time we laugh, we have to give, I believe, £650 pounds.
We have to give, or you have to give.
Well,
because that'll be
okay. It's me. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I laugh, you have to pay.
I still pay. Yes.
Okay. All right.
But you don't. You have to laugh at things that are actually funny.
No. I'm only. I'm not.
You know what? That's actually pretty sick. That's actually pretty sick. I might have to watch that video. Fair enough. Suarez came back, but instead of biting other clubs, he's biting his own club legs. Fuck it up. Will Smith's desperate. Is KSI gonna be his next cuck? You know what? I'm just that whole Will Smith, bro. Tough. And he's been making music and shit as well, fam. He's been making music too. Here's a question. Has he explicitly expressed his support, or does he remain silent? Man said, so what if he had... Are you fucking stupid, fam? Are you being fucking for real? Has he explicitly expressed his support for Israel's action, or has remained silent? Man said, so what if he has? Are you fucking stupid? Oh my goodness. Normally people can say they've had Will Smith in their yard, hate all you want. That's what I'm saying. Will Smith, yeah. Fuck all the shit he did. He's still Will Smith, bro. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith is still up there in level in terms of fame and stature and all that shit, bro. Way higher than KSI will ever be. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? KSI probably has more money than Will Smith, to be honest. I don't believe that for a damn second. Will Smith been doing this since the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, since 1990. He been in the game since 1990. That's 35 damn years. That's longer than KSI's been alive. He's been in this game, in this industry shit, longer than KSI's been alive. What did Will Smith do wrong? He smacked Chris Rock in it, and he was a simp to Jada. Remember the Henry slander? You should do Judas slander. Yes, Sol Campbell will be there, fam. Uncle Phil didn't straighten him up proper. Rest in peace to James Avery. No cap. I did see things on Insta stories a while back, but I personally don't care about political stuff, especially surrounding football. Just not bothered. Thank you. Just not bothered. You posted this. Fair enough. To be fair, I'm going to bookmark this, innit? Just so I can go over it later. Judas slander's always a thing. Yep. He slapped someone. It should have been assault. Yes, it should have. It should have. But I don't think he pressed charges anyway. If Chris Rock pressed charges, it would have been assault, but he didn't, so I think that's why he got away with it. Yeesh. Who you got winning today, Pacers or OKC? If OKC don't beat the Pacers, yeah, in this series, I can't be asked, fam. I can't be asked, bro. Bro, I need Shea, bro. Bro, like, scam the refs with your fraudulent free throws. You know what I'm saying? Go up to the line like 77 times, hit 79 out of your 77 free throws. Just win the game, all right? Just win the series, please. Please. He's shared plenty of support for the IDF. Sure. See, this is why I'm just not in the middle of this. Palestine. Jewish clubs, the fans are pathetic and not Tottenham through and through. Again, what does being Tottenham through and through mean? Whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is... I wouldn't press charges either, yeah, Fairs. If Chris Rock pressed charges, he would have been moved out of Hollywood like Cat Williams, Fairs. But Cat Williams is a money man, fam. You know what I'm saying? That guy is rich. Rich as a motherfucker. Will Smith smacking Chris made Chris more famous. He earned a lot of clout from that. That is true as well. If anything, it finally got people to realize that Jada is a fucking witch, bro. She's Spyro, fam. She's a fucking witch. God damn. Okay. Yeah, that was insane. Tottenham have decided to accelerate talks to sign 23-year-old French striker Cali Muendo. Are we being fucking serious, bro? Bro, this guy is like, not to say he's shit, but he ain't all that, fam. Like, what? What? I guess, bro. I guess. All right. My guys, I've got to sleep. I've got work tomorrow morning, fam. I've got to end the stream. Ending the stream. I might start off my streams from now on by saying what Technoblade used to say. Rest in peace to Technoblade. But it used to be like, starting the stream. I might start doing that. You know what I'm saying? After my intro. But I will be live tomorrow. Work don't stop, grind don't stop. I will admit though, chat, before you guys go, I will admit I am feeling burnt out. I am. Not just because of YouTube, not because of streaming, but because of life. All right, like my mum and my sister are going to St. Lucia in a couple of days, and I'm gonna be at crib by myself. So I'm basically have to take care of the whole house and basically take care of everything and sort everything out. I've still got a couple weeks of college left. Work, obviously now streaming every day. Plus, I'm gonna have to keep up with the YouTube side of it and keep up with everyone's shows. And I am feeling burnt out because of the whole year of everything just leading up to this. And it's like, however, it's weird because I feel burnt out, but at the same time, I really enjoy this. You know, like, it's a double-edged sword. It's like, I don't know. How do I explain it? It's like what crack fiends feel like when they're addicted to crack. It's like, bro, they love doing the shit, but at the same time, they can see the bad side of it happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's just at the same time, it's like, I really enjoy this. So I'm still going to keep going for as long as I can, and I'm going to try my best. But I'm hoping that because at the end of June is when not take a break, but the end of June is when college I'll be completely fucking done. So I won't have to worry about taking multiple days to go and do revision and go and study and do practicals and do exams and go college and all that shit. That will be a huge way off. So I'm kind of just chugging along until the end of June. And then once July hits, I'll have that whole thing away from me. At that point, maybe on the 1st of July, maybe at that point, innit? Shit, sorry to hear that. It's hard work feeding the crib. What happens is I was putting it to sleep. Yeah, cold. Cold. Appreciate that, Hyper. Appreciate that, fam. If you feel burnt out, just rest, mate. Yeah, probably at some point, innit? But it's just a thing of, yeah, just everything just kind of happening, innit? And plus, obviously, there's stuff that I can't talk about on YouTube. Like, this is just stuff I can talk about YouTube, but literally just work, college, plus streaming every day, plus trying to do YouTube videos, plus like family shit and all of that. It's just long, innit? It just kind of stacks and stacks and stacks, and it's like, yeah, you be for they're going to St. Lucia and your bag has to stay in the UK. Are you ill? No, but the cats that my mum own will get ill and die if I go to St. Lucia as well. So I have to stay back and take care of the cats. Yeah, I'll probably end up going to St. Lucia probably later on in the year. I hope. I fucking hope. I swear to God, I hope. But at some point, at some point. But it's alright because we stream through the pain. Oh, the first they can hunt. You know what it is? I might a lot of us they can hunt, you know. You know what it is? It just is what it is. Mom's trusting you pretty crazy. Leave me alone, fam. Uni's worse though. I hear it. I fully hear it. I fucking hear it. You gotta find your Jada. No chance in hell, fam. No chance in hell, fam. I'm more likely to be Chris Rock than to be Jada, because I'll be the one making jokes. You know them ones. I'll be the one making jokes, fam. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just blown out of proportion, like, compared to everyone else's life. Like, I could really just be, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't ignore how I feel in it. I'm basically just chugging along. But I feel like it would help if I planned out a schedule. Once I get to the end of June, I'll see how I'm feeling, because we have been streaming 25 days in a row. That is a long time to be streaming in a row, fam. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Stress is stress, I hear it. I got a friend called Jada, but she wants Hooks to fling her. Okay, bro, I'm not gonna talk about what Hooks does in his spare time, fam. You know what I'm saying? He receives dick pics from other men. That's what halftime Hooks does, bro. Bet, lock off stream, go bed, see you on the inside. Pause. I will be live tomorrow. We will react tomorrow. Either the Boondocks or tomorrow's teachings. I haven't decided yet. It will be one of the two. It will probably... No, it will be Boondocks, because Jay wants us to react to Boondocks. So, it will be the Boondocks tomorrow. We will react to that. I will be live. I'll get home around 8. And then I'll go live around 8:30, 8:30 p.m. Halfway Hooks. Man, he's a two-way Hooks at that. And I can't lie, I'm stealing that, bro. I'm a credit you, Hyper, but I'm gonna steal that, fam. Halfway Hooks, because he receives not only gal, but not only the puss pics, he also receives the dick pics too, fam. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I will credit you every time I say it, Hyper, verbally. I will verbally say, shout out Hyper, every time I use it. No cap. But yeah, it will be Boondocks. I will be live from about 8:30 to 10 o'clock. Then I will go over to Mike's channel and we will do the summer show on Mike's channel. So I'll raid him. Wednesday we'll be back. Wednesday night we will play Inside and we'll finish that game. And then on Thursday we will react to Boondocks / tomorrow's teachings. So I'll probably start off reacting to Boondocks, and then I'll also react to tomorrow's teachings. And then Friday we'll play Red Dead. So the work don't stop, the grind don't stop. Honestly, though, if you don't want to stream, then don't kill yourself, take a rest day. Eventually we will. But I want to at least, at bare minimum, go 30 days straight. We're on day 25. So, in fact, are we on day 25? You know, I'm about to go on YouTube Studio, and we're gonna check together. We're gonna check together, because why not? Let me go on YouTube Studio and we will check how many days in a row I've been live. Don't listen to Chase him. He ain't none of that. By the way, guys, if there's one person in this chat who has not hit the subscribe button, I'm literally one subscriber of 1.11k. You know what I'm saying? The triple ones. I'm one sub away from that. So if you could just hit that subscribe button, that would be cold, fam. Hyper wants you falling asleep on stream. If I fall asleep on stream, that's tough. I'm that guy who's falling asleep on the PlayStation party. That's me, bro. As a girl said, who you calling pussy? Stream pussy affairs. Just look after yourself. I will try my best. Let's look at this together, innit? So, I've been live. Let's see. From the 16th of June today, we've been live every day. Well, I guess this is technically the 8th, innit? It was technically the 8th here. But, because I did 2 streams, 6th, so 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, but I just started it early. So I was still live every day. From the 25th of May. So from the 25th of May, by the way, you're crap at FIFA? No, it's just these man make me look bad. That's all it is, bro. They make me look bad, fam. That's all it is, man. They'll tell you themselves, innit? Hey, actually, Jay, when I raid Mike's tomorrow on the summer stream, ask them, just put in the chat who's the best at FIFA. Just put in the chat, and I'll let them answer it themselves, innit? I'll let them answer it. I mean, if you can't give him Mr. Beast a run for his money, no chance in fucking hell. No chance. But since the 25th of May up until the 16th of June, I've been live every day. So how many days is that? Let me go back up to 25th of May. 25, so 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So that's what? 23 days? Oh, so it's 23 days, not 25. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's 23 days I've been live. Do a call-in show if you want to stream, but getting burnt out, I may call in. Fuck it. Hey, look, you know what I'll do? I try and do that on when's the next ass whooping on clubs? Next Saturday. Literally on Saturday. Well, I say next Saturday. It's technically Monday now, but on Saturday, 11 p.m. fam. You know what I'm saying? 11 p.m. Literally. Okay, I thought this was a miss out. Oh my goodness, bro. You know what? Let me just do this, bro. I thought that was a miss out. Also, Alfie couldn't score in an open barn door. Low key, bro. Sometimes he be having stinkers. Usually Alfie's cold though. It's Tuesday if you want to get technical. It is Tuesday, to be fair. Yeah, but on Saturday, 11 p.m. you can watch us get ass whooped again on clubs, innit? But that's why I'm promoting the Discord, because I don't use StreamYard. So doing call-in shows is not as simple as dropping a link. I want to do a thing where I do it on Discord, because I can... Discord, you don't have to show your face at all. There's not a whole panel thing or like a screen thing where it shows your icon and shows you talking. You can just talk. So there's no pressure in that sense. Also, if you do want to turn your video on, you can, because I can turn my video on Discord and I can just share the screen. So yeah, Discord, and besides, Discord is just like our little community where we just be talking about shit. Sometimes the Discord is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like if I need to do a stream idea, it's better for me to make a community post rather than ask Discord, because them man don't fuck with me for real. So it's tough. We running back Alfie X Astrid. For some reason, he wants to claim Astrid Wet. Don't ask me why. He's just a weirdo, fam. No cap. He's a weirdo. But yeah, I should have been ended stream, but you man are just too lit in the chat, bro. Hey, appreciate everyone who has come through. Thank you so much. I'm working on some diabolical videos. You know what I'm saying? Next roast, don't rely on Discord frauds, facts, because you were carrying for a while, Hyper, until everyone else started getting on their shit. You were carrying low-key at the very start, and then Jay started hopping on there, no Diddy, you know what I'm saying, and a couple other man were really roasting me too, fam. It got peaked towards the end. Big up Quez, big up everyone, big up CJ, big up every single person in the damn chat. Hope you guys have a good night. It's currently Tuesday, 11 or 12:30 at night. You know what I'm saying? We will be live later today, I guess, technically. Stay blessed. Do not stay stressed. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.